Hey, how y'all doing? It's Friday, baby. Y'all know what that means. Get the beer and the butt out. I'd open mine, but I did that already with the first take. This is my second take. So the beer's already open. Now, where's my bud? I ain't got no bud. That's illegal here. It's legal up in Oklahoma, though. It's over in New Mexico, too. I'm surrounded, but not here. Anyway, I hope y'all got it through the week all right. We've had a very eventful week this time. Of course, when haven't we had an eventful week ever since this jackass got in office? None. 0 days. 0 days since embarrassment. I got to put that up somewhere where I can see it. Before I get started, I got my mail today, and I got a beautiful card and a letter from Spain today. I knew it was from overseas when I got it today because I knew that those stamps right there were the stamps. I knew those stamps didn't come from the United States. I could see the language on there was a little bit different. And I received a card from Madeleine Bell. Madeleine Bell, she sent me a beautiful picture of her. Let me get that straightened up. And she signed it to us. And Madeleine was a singer. She hailed from New Jersey, and she made it big in the music industry, singing soul music. She got real big over in the United Kingdom. Thank you very much over there. And now she is retired into the southern part of Spain. And I'm just so tickled to death. That our oh man, it's like 5 cats just jumped off the roof, and I know what that's about. Anyway, sorry. She wrote a beautiful note, and she said she had never written a fan letter before, and she signed it. It's very beautiful, and I am so lucky not only to have our message go all around the globe, and have Blue Dot family in all, just about all countries in the world. I guess we've gotten to just about, but for someone like Madeleine Bell to recognize me and call me something that uplifts her, that's just amazing to me. And I am so humbled by that. And whew, nobody knows me down here, baby. Nobody knows me. I looked her up on Google, baby. She sings great. I posted one of her songs on my timeline. I hope you got time to listen to it, because it surely shows a beautiful voice. Thank you, Madeleine, and stay tuned, baby, because we're not done, because he's not gone yet, and we're going to keep after it until he does. Now, remember what the old saying goes, when you elect a clown, expect a circus. That's what's going on, a circus. 3 rings, all those sorts of shit, elephants and all that. The biggest elephant in the room is Donnie's ass. Well, you seen the little charade they put on yesterday at the House Judiciary Committee when they questioned Peter Strzok's about his little tweet on his phone that he didn't like Donnie? Well, boy, howdy shit, you've never seen better theater in your life. It was a dog and pony show. And right off the bat, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to everybody in Texas and everybody in the United States, because that's where Louis Gohmert, he's a congressman out of the Texas 1st District. He's a Tea Party idiot. He got swept in with the rest of the morons, remember? He got swept in with that same bullshit that Ted Cruz got swept into, that Blake Farenthold got swept into. He's the one that made the little slimy remark to this FBI agent on in front of them under oath, asking him, did he look into his wife's eyes? And when he talked about his lady friend. What a scumbag this guy is. He's a sleazeball from the word go. He has no dignity. Are you shitting me? He's a teabagger. He's like that Jim Jordan up there, who knows all about the wrestling sex addicts going on up there. They're the same kind of people. They lie through their teeth. And yesterday was a complete disgrace. of our system. That whole show that they put on there. All the Republicans putting on their theater for their little base. It was utterly disgusting. And anybody with a brain could see that. Fox News and in the Kremlin, they say, are very happy with it, though. It was a great turnout. They just love the audio and everything. And old Gowdy getting mad, George getting mad. In the utter chaos that, Bob Goodlotty, he's the chairman of it. He ran it by the Robert's Rules of Orders. I don't think so. Bob's order of chaos. He's pulling crap out of his ass. He was telling the FBI agent that he could not confer with the FBI attorney that was right behind him. You can talk to your own attorney, but you can't. Are you shitting me? He was pulling crap out of his ass trying to keep the Democrats quiet. But it didn't work, baby. They stood up and they spoke up yesterday. As well they should have, because this is a piece of crap investigation into just throwing more smoke up for Donnie. Trying to protect Donnie from an investigation. Yeah, what about that witch hunt? What about that investigation that they're thinking about? That they should have been talking about. No, they didn't talk about that. They was all worried about bullshit. Bullshit. What did you mean when you said we'll stop it? He meant the American people. And him, like us, are just totally embarrassed by the fact that he did get elected. That scumball, that lying piece of shit that we have in our house got elected by the people in this country. Not a majority, though. Baby. We hold that, baby. We hold that. We just have to harness that power of that majority and kick his ass out. And it begins with this election in November. We can't stress that enough. Well, that witch hunt, I guess it snagged 12 more witches today, Donnie. Yeah. Mueller's team put out 12 indictments against Russian military officers for conspiracy, for computer crimes, for conspiracy to launder money. They tried to hack into the Democratic email systems, the servers, anybody's they could get on the Democratic side. They started trying to hack into it. And just when did that start? Why, it started on July 27th, 2016. That date is real important. That's the day the Russians started trying to hack into the DNC server and trying to hack into state election boards. They even hacked into oh man, let me get this right. A computer company that produces software to verify the voter rolls in the United States. And they did hack one state's voter registration. We don't know what state it is. They didn't say. 12 of these military officers committed crimes against the United States. That's including the 14 before. That's 26 Russian witches that have been caught. We have 5 American witches that have been caught, 1 Dutch witch that has been caught, and 3 witch corporations that have all been caught up in this bullshit. Yeah. Donnie's on his way to go meet Putin. Donnie was told about these 12 indictments before he left. Did that change his mind? Because of conclusive proof that the Russian military, which is under direct control of Vladimir Putin, hacked in and committed crimes in our country. You think Donnie's going to stand up to Putin? I don't think so. Are you shitting me? He's going to grovel just like he did before. He holds the PP tapes. Putin could ruin him in a heartbeat. Donnie has to continue his campaign of divide and conquer. The United States, the international community, everything. Kick it in the shins, cuss at it, piss on it, bust it up, make everybody pissed off, and then run over there and make buddy-buddy with Putin. That's exactly what is happening. That little Russian spy, that little Russian puppet that Donnie the Dick is going to run right over there after being told conclusive proof. 12 Russian military officers. You think, oh, Donnie will ask them to extradite them over here to the United States so they can get prosecuted for that? Hell no. Donnie's not even going to bring it up. Are you shitting me? Vladimir would slap him upside his head and tell him to get back in line. On the same day, July 27th, that they started this bullshit, well, that's the same day that Donnie stood up in his little speech on TV in front of God and everybody out there and told the Russians that if they could just find the 30,000 emails of Hillary's, that the press would thank them a whole lot. It was by Donnie's mouth, Donnie's traitorous mouth, that when he called out for Russia to start hacking into our system, yes, sir, that's the day they started doing it. At Donnie's, the dictator's invitation. It's right there. They coincide the dates with his little speech. So, yeah, is Donnie the Dick a traitor to his country? You bet your sweet ass he is. He's on his way to go meet with his boss, baby. His boss. He doesn't work for us. You know, in 1962, Nikita Khrushchev, when he was forced to remove the missiles from Cuba during the missile crisis, Cuban Missile Crisis, Nikita Khrushchev is accredited with the statement that they do not need the missiles, that over time they will conquer us from within. Ain't that some shit? Go look it up. That's what he said. And here we are in 2018 with a Russian puppet in the White House. Guess what, baby? He's trying to make that little statement come true. You know, if he can, separate us from all our allies, get all of them huffed up and fighting. Even the Canadians. Are you shitting me? They're boycotting the U.S. now. Don't want to buy any more U.S. products. Don't want to come in the U.S. Why? It's the same reason the United Kingdom's over there protesting so much. Because he's a dick and he does dick things. And that's what he's been doing ever since he came into office. But that's what Nikita Khrushchev said. You know, says that Russians during this, these 12, I'm sorry, I need to get this right here. These 12 indicted Russians were in contact with some Americans. We don't know who they are. I'm thinking one of them might be a guy named David Dennison. I swear he's probably one of the guys on the list. But yeah, they were in contact with Americans during this time of the election. So we're really interested to find out who those people were, because they weren't working for our side, baby. And I'm betting you $1 to a donut that you're going to find some of them on the Trump campaign team, baby. Because that's where all the Russian hacks are, it seems. Everywhere you look, there's a Russian. Damn, they was meeting with them all over the place. They were charged. 11 of the guys were charged with identity theft. They stole over 500,000 American identities so they can alter them and do whatever the hell they want. Get a credit card and buy a Jaguar, or maybe change the voter rolls. It's bullshit. They hacked into our system. They worked for Donnie. The Russians were in direct support of Donnie the Dick. And with their help, with the Trump campaign's help. That's how come we have to look at that meeting in the Trump Tower as nothing but treasonous collusion. It was already set up. Contacts were already made. They were all buddies. So yeah, invite them on up to Trump Towers and we'll have us a little meeting here. I'll get my campaign manager down there, you know, Paul Manafort, you know, the guy that so hooked up with Ukraine over there and all that shit, money laundering, who's in jail right now. No, not in that cushy little place he was either. I believe they done moved his ass to a regular old cell, and I think they should have done that a long time ago. But anyway, I'm kind of glad he's there. Let me see, what else am I going to miss here because I don't get everything. Oh yeah, hacked the state election board and hacked the companies that supplied software that verifies voters on the registration. That's what they hacked into. Yes. Were they trying to change everything, change voter rolls? Yes, they were. And are they going to try it again? Yes, they will. Will Donnie try to stop him? Hell no. Are you shitting me? They're working on his side, baby. All the Republicans that you heard up there in that circus yesterday with that FBI agent, all those clowns, those people are working for the Russians also. They're trying to protect the big Russian traitor from getting his ass indicted. So yeah, divide and conquer. That's what he does, baby. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to State Representative Michael Clark up in South Dakota. Really disappointed in y'all, South Dakota. Y'all need to come together and kick this racist asshole out of your state, out of your... He's in the Republican Party. Where else are you going to find racist assholes? He posted on his Facebook page. This is what he posted. If business owners want to turn away blacks and Hispanics, they should be allowed to. That's his opinion. He put it on his Facebook. You see where that little court decision that the baker didn't have to do the cake? Well, that's where this little cockroach gets his crap from. When they get empowered by that kind of shit. And so now he thinks, oh yeah, we don't have to serve blacks here. Hispanic, take your amigo butt down the road, baby. He's a scumbag racist. In South Dakota, ought to throw his ass out in the street. He's nothing but a scumbag. He ain't learned nothing. This is 2018. Are you shitting me? He still thinks it's 1865, baby. You don't have to serve him if he don't want to, because he don't like them. It's disgusting, the people that the Republican Party has allowed into their party, that allow them to run under the banner of a Republican. But what the hell is a racist when you got a bunch of Russian hacks in there? What difference does it make? They're all corrupt in there. And they're all in there whining about their own little ass, trying to make themselves look tough so they can get reelected back home by a bunch of idiots who buy into that crap. I'm plumb embarrassed for my state that Louis Gourmand is even in my state, much less in my government. He's a disgusting teabagging turd. Get his ass out. Texas just damn well have to kick out all these damn idiots. It's Friday, baby! And I'm looking at make sure I got everything. Boy, I've been busy. I'm telling you, this has been a hell of a week. It's a lot of news going on, but I've had a lot of stuff involved in it. Theresa didn't... He's bitching about Theresa May didn't take his advice about Brexit. He should have done it Donnie's way. And he gets and runs his mouth over there and then goes into England and has to face her. He's a scumbag idiot. They said he apologized to her for that. I don't know if I believe that. But if he did it behind closed doors where nobody can see him. Anyway, he's an asshole. Now on to Helsinki, though, I guess, and meet up with Daddy Vlad and get his marching orders for what we're supposed to be doing, how we're going to integrate Russia and the United States into one big party. Somebody said Donnie's going to go ahead and allow him to take Alaska up there and make bases up there, make Putin happy. Anyway, people, that's about all I got. It's Friday. Let's try to enjoy our weekend. We've got to put up being the laughing stock of the world while our idiot representative is prancing around the world, kicking over garbage cans and making everything stink by farting shit out of his mouth. So yeah, until he safely gets back into the United States where we have to put up with his crap here and not have to display it to the world, we'll all be in better shape. But until then, I'll be on the Tim Cormal show this Sunday. I might go in on to Friday on the Front Porch with Bob Kincaid this evening. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But we're still trying to push this message everywhere we can to get involved, to stay informed about the issues that are going on. And because you can see on a daily basis the crap that we have to put up with and how embarrassment he is to the world. Mama said she's a little bit pissed off at him because everywhere he's going, when he's standing up, he doesn't button his coat and he just hangs there with his arms down like this. With his it looks like a slob, she said. Button your coat and stand up straight. Mama don't like slouches. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Britavo, Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Britavo on Facebook. John Britavo Speaks, the Blue Dot family. Go over there. They've had some lively discussions over there. They're always cranking out good information to keep people informed and stimulate the conversation and keep people motivated. So go over there, give them a like, and join the family. We'd love to have you. And on Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. Out my truck window. Anywhere else we can get. And Madeline Bell, thank you very much, dear. You honor me by giving me a card like that and saying the words you did. I'm just so impressed. Thank you, dear. And for the rest of us, and let's get through this weekend and hope we don't blow up the world. We'll see y'all later. Bye.